Hi, I'm Cindy Pawlcyn and welcome to my home kitchen. Today we're going to make this great chicken roulade stuffed with a walnut and cornbread stuffing. It's one of my favorite party dishes. The first step is to get a plastic bag, and I'm going to put some water in it. Plain old cold water. This acts as a lubricant to keep the chicken breast from tearing. And then you want to put your chicken breasts right in the bag with enough room for them to be pounded out in between each other. And then maybe a little sprinkling more of cold water on top. I've got this great mallet. It's got bumpy serrations on this side and smooth on this side. And I'm going to start a little bit with the serrated side on the thicker pieces of chicken. Wiggle your bag around a bit and then go to the smooth side and pound it out to an even ½ inch or so thickness. And there we go, all ready to put into the roulade. Take your piece of aluminum foil and lay it down flat on your counter. And we take our bacon. It's important when you get bacon for a roulade that you get thin sliced bacon. You don't want the thick slice for this dish because you want to be able to have a nice crisp crust around your roulade and stuffing. And lay out your bacon strips very, very slightly overlapping. If you have a few little holes, that's okay. Now we'll take our chicken breast, and you didn't have to, if this is the first time you've pounded chicken breast and you've had some trouble, don't worry. It doesn't matter, it doesn't have to be perfect. And then I have a few little pieces that broke off that I can tuck in the middle. Now if you've got a little bit of space, you can lay your wet bag over the top of your breasts and then just give it a little additional pounding. Okay, and then we'll run our stuffing down the bottom third. Make sure you've got plenty of walnuts and currants in your stuffing no matter what else you've used, because that gives it crunch and nice texture and great flavor. And then begin rolling right from this edge. And along the way you'll be pressing with your fingers and retucking any stray stuffing that wants to come out till you get all the way to the far edge. Then you just tuck with your fingers and get that first bit of foil in there and then lay flat on that foil. With your hands like this, make a nice circle, come to the end and roll it up nice and taut. Come to this end, roll this part up taut. Leave the roll a little tender. You want to have some room for expansion when it cooks. Then we'll put it in the fridge for an hour. You can make it up to 3 hours ahead. And then we'll put the roulade in the hot pan and just get it browned up. It's hard to tell when it's done. I give it a minute to a minute and a half per side because it will continue to brown once we've gotten it nicely started in the oven. So our roulade has been browned on all 4 sides. We're going to transfer it to a nice pan for roasting and pop it into a 375-degree oven. I'll set my time for 35 minutes. When you go to check the temperature, it's important that you get right into the middle of the roulade. And you want 139, 140 degrees. Let me take our chanterelle Madeira gravy. Here we have our wonderful bacon-wrapped chicken roulade, cornbread walnut stuffing, and a few braised Brussels sprouts around the side. I'm Cindy Pawlcyn, and I hope you enjoy this at your next dinner party.